We are. "22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And we are underway from the City Beautiful. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 51 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Off the play fake. McAllister under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, McAllister. He'll get that underneath ETN. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. And his kick is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Play action. Stroud now. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Houston. 47 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now they'll go play action here with Stroud. He's got his man on the crossing route. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Stroud out of the gun here. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now a first carry here for their running back. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And his kick is indeed good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Going a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out, and they get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return on?
It was a backhand. And a really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the whole thing. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McAllister. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Back to throw. McAllister.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Now Stroud. Completes this to Elijah Higgins.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know. Looking ahead.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
ETN up the middle.
And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Looking to throw. McAllister. And he is caught. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
He'll go right back to St. Brown.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back to throw. McAllister. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard
line. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Stroud to throw it.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
2nd and 10. Stroud.
And he comes back with one complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Stroud looking to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down. The throwing again is Stroud. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Stroud. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. 3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA. Texans football to start quarter 2. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Throwing now is Stroud. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds back near their own 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a handoff up the middle. Justice. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Now 2nd and 3. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. Looking to throw. McAllister. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. McAllister. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Michael Dana in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. Looking for the out route. He's got his man. It's Mitchell. Here's a 2nd and 5. As Stroud now to throw. Here's Higgins out on the right side. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Texans first
Stroud working out of the gun.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
2nd down and 6 now.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Stroud firing quickly here, and that's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here goes Stroud again.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Back to throw. Stroud to the right side. It's caught by Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
2nd and 11 now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
St. Brown making the catch on the out route.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They'll look to throw now on first down.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Operating from the gun. McAllister finding Williams once more, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Back to throw again. They'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw now on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
The kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here.
And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
ETN.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Michael Dana.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And his kick is right there. It's good.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. As we'll send you cross town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you, too, in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
On second down, they'll run it here.
And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. Here's 3rd and 6.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Stroud.
It's caught. Mitchell.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Stroud.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Stroud sets up the play action. He's going to let it go deep from Mitchell. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And the slot man goes in motion left.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Looking to throw. McAllister. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Texans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Stroud to throw it.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 1. The throwing again is Stroud.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
Wide open receiver, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Elijah Higgins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead here this third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, McAllister. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. McAllister throws out left. It's caught by Williams. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Looking to throw. McAllister. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
Steps up, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack sets him back a full 10 yards there on 1st and goal.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
A 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Texans offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
This now a 3rd and 4. And Stroud now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Stroud off the play fake.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end.
Stroud looking to throw.
He gets this out to Foster on the right side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Play action. Stroud now.
And it's caught. Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Elijah Higgins
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Lions offensive receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Off play action. McAllister under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. That is caught. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 77 yards. And the Lions use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Point after, right down the middle. And that gives him a 3-point lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Stroud. And this is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Lions will take over. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Off the play fake, McAllister. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, he's got to be careful with this game where it is, Charles, throwing those out patterns, right?
You're exactly right, because this is why we always hear teams say, late in the game, you're trying to close things out. You'll work the middle of the field more than the outside portion, because if you throw one out there that hangs a little bit or you float it, it can be picked off and returned for a touchdown. And boy, what a dramatic turn of events that would be.
They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Texans will take over. Out now comes the Houston offense as you take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And you can see they'll be the AFC South representative, but for the moment at least, they'd still need to host a wild card game in that first weekend, but not the worst thing in the world.
No, not at all, and you and I both know this about this division. It's been wide open and extremely competitive, and it was again this year. So for a team to come away with the division title and get to the playoffs, you know they'll be battle-tested for their run in January and into February.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 21 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watched them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Looking for the out route. He's got his man. It's Mitchell.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Stroud will look to throw once more. That's another one, complete to Mitchell.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. They'll look to throw again. Open man is Higgins. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. This will wind up a loss on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
A new lease on life after the fourth down conversion. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Stroud.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Now Stroud.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with third and 9 looming. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And this one is right through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. Now, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got the 2-minute warning to come up? Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
Detroit's offense ready to take over. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now ETN to start the drive.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Over the middle, it's complete.
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On 3rd down, Justice. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there. It gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
So Stroud and the Texans down 23-20, a little over 50. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Texans back out there and ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.